I hear it all the time from food truck owners. I don't have enough hours in the day. My husband and my wife is sick of me being absent all the time. I'm exhausted. There's no end in sight. Listen, I get it. And today I'm going to give you 3 solid suggestions to deal with this very real problem of feeling overwhelmed. So stay until the end for the best advice from a seasoned pro. Okay, so here's my first thought. Reconsider how you're using your commissary. I know that in most states a commissary is a requirement, and I'm not suggesting that you skirt this issue. However, how you use it is a bit of a gray area. A few years ago, I decided I'd work all winter. What was I thinking? I only did this one time. Anyhow, I hauled my barbecue trailer south and I set up in Florida, which requires a commissary. I found a guy who had a small Italian restaurant and I paid him $100 a month to be able to list his name on my application to the health department. Here's the interesting part. I never went to that restaurant, not once all season. I was used to being on the event circuit where you don't need a commissary, so I was used to not having one. I know I may have bent a few rules, but the big rule is I had a commissary to list on my paperwork. Do you know how much time you would save if you didn't have to make daily treks to do prep, store food items, and dump gray water? Do you really need to use your commissary every day? Listen, I'm not suggesting that you do anything that isn't legal. And for sure, we all need to be good citizens and obey the rules. However, if you can prep and store in your truck, it could save you 1 or several hours a day. Wouldn't you like that extra time? Speaking of extra time, here's tip number 2. Stop going to the box stores for your stuff. That's another waste of your valuable time. Instead, get yourself a food supplier. You may not save tons of money, but here's what you get when you use a company like PFG or Cisco. Delivery. They bring their stuff to you. It may take some scheduling and you may need an extra cooler in your garage, but it's so darn convenient. Pricing. Your salesperson will come to know your needs and make valuable suggestions, like pointing out sale items, offering discounts, and telling you about new products. Availability. Seldom do the big guys run out of something, and if they do, they will offer a substitute product. No running around Costco or Sam's looking for items that you normally buy, only to find out they're either sold out or they're no longer available. Ease of ordering. You order by the deadline and you do it online. It takes about 20 minutes, 1 or 2 times a week, depending on how often you get a delivery. Once you start to order, there'll be an order guide, and that will prompt you to order things so you don't forget anything. Speaking of delivery, they even have an app that will show you where the delivery truck is so you know when to expect it. Nice. Food show access. You get to go to the big food shows and see what's new. This is a great way to add to your menu and to keep up on trends, and it will keep you ahead of the competition. Number 6, a salesperson. You'll have someone to turn to for advice, suggestions, and problem solving. And finally, you're not in this alone. If you spend an hour or more daily running to the store, get yourself a food service person and stop wasting time. Oh yeah, did I mention that you could have your beverages and your produce delivered as well? It's a no-brainer. Okay, my third and final suggestion for capturing back more time is to use your downtime wisely. Depending on your menu, this may be between breakfast and lunch or between lunch and dinner service. Those idle hours are when you can be cleaning, ordering, and prepping. You do not have to arrive early to clean and prep. Use your downtime for those activities. Even cleaning your fryer can be done during your workday, as long as you have more than one fryer, so you can alternate. So to recap, here are my 3 suggestions for making your days shorter and your life better. Number 1, rethink how often you need to go to your commissary. No one is checking on when you go there. Trust me on this. Number 2, get a food provider who delivers or several, having supplies, produce, and beverages brought to your door will be a game changer. And number 3, prep and order during your day when you're in your truck. Don't make another chore to do at home. Time is precious. Time is a precious commodity, whether it's to make your spouse happy, to help with exhaustion, or to keep your sanity. You need to capture some of that lost time back so you can have a real life. Otherwise, all you have is a job, and that's not the dream that you were looking for when you started on this journey. Please let me know if this was helpful, and if you have any other suggestions to help with overwhelm. And please help us build this channel by following us and liking us. Thank you, and I'll see you on the road.